Welcome back. Today is the start of Women's History Month, when we celebrate some real girl power, highlighting accomplishments and talk about some of the really cool things women have done in American history. Like this one. For centuries, men have dominated the distilling industry. But there is a group right here in Colorado that's really changing things up. They call themselves the Whiskey Wenches Spirits Society, devoted to women's spirits education. And they partnered with Spirit Hound Distillers in Lyons to create a special gin in honor of one of their foragers. This is such a cool story, guys. I'm excited today to introduce to you Craig and Amanda Engelhorn. Craig, master distiller with Spirit Hound. Amanda, you are the founder of Whiskey Wenches.
Yep,
guys,
I am.
Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a really, really cool thing we want to talk about. So first, let's start with Amanda. Talk about Whiskey Wenches. What is this group? What do you guys do?
Yeah, we're just a women's spirits enthusiast. We kind of got together. I was running the tasting room at Spirit Hound. I wanted to kind of create a space for women to get together, just to learn about more, not just whiskey, other spirits as well, gin. We do cocktail classes. We've done all kinds of things.
Talk about like the need for a women's focused group in this area. We talk about the history of distilling being kind of male dominated, like so many industries were.
Absolutely.
The girls want to get in on this.
Yes, they do. Yeah. Yeah, you know, in the early days of managing Spirit Hound, I definitely didn't see a ton of didn't see a ton of women in the industry. So I just wanted to create a space where they could come and we could drink whiskey together and create a community.
And what'd you find? Women were probably very interested.
They were very interested, yeah. Honestly, it's fun to have a space where they can ask questions without feeling, feeling dumb for asking a question. They can yeah.
So why Spirit Hound? And I'll let Craig, maybe you can answer that. Why'd you guys get in on this?
Well, we started Spirit Hound Distillers in 2012. So we've been making spirits for all that time. As Amanda said, she was our tasting room manager. And years ago, we realized the demographics for whiskey consumption. Men drink this much whiskey and women drink this much whiskey. And that didn't seem right. And so...
you couldn't see his hands, but men to women.
Yeah. So I really kind of encouraged Amanda to start a women's education group for spirits enjoyment, to take like the fear away, because it's scary. Whiskey can be scary. It's like, oh, this is 100 proof. Ooh, but it's not scary. It's delicious, especially if you understand it.
Yeah. Well, also we can open up to this market of the consumer. 50% of the population might have an interest in this product.
Yeah. I have to say it wasn't all altruistic.
But it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So there is you have a forager in your group that we want to talk about today, and you guys have made something very special for her. Who is this woman? Why are we highlighting her?
Yeah, Eleanor was an early customer of Spirit Hound, and she lived kind of up in the hills above Lyons, and she would bring us juniper berries. All of our junipers are foraged by our customers, and so we give people a free drink if they bring us juniper berries.
Oh, that's cool.
So Eleanor would bring us a gallon bag of junipers and trade us a bottle for the gallon bag. Nice. And so she became one of our best juniper suppliers. And so as she's gotten older, she's become a very good friend and customer.
She was in her mid-80s when she started foraging junipers for us.
And we don't want to give away a lady's age, but she's a little older than that even now.
She is.
That's wonderful. So Eleanor's got a special gin.
She does, yeah. So the Whiskey Wenches, we had distilled a couple of batches of gin, but this is kind of an evolution of those two batches. We've taken two recipes, kind of merged them together and made it into the Eleanor gin. Because Spirit Hound already had a gin, they wanted to use a recipe and they just kind of adapted ours.
I love that. Well, we're running out of time, so I'll finish with, if people want to get involved with Whiskey Wenches, they want to find out about Eleanor's gin, how do they find you guys?
Well, they can certainly check out Spirit Hound's website, or we have an Instagram page and a Facebook page for Whiskey Wenches, just Whiskey Wenches Spirits Society.
Okay, I hope they look for you. Thanks. Happy Women's Month. Love it. All right, thank you so much.